Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Practice Podcast. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Marcus. It's great to be here. Chloe, you look very rested today. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. It was nice and relaxing. I spent some time outside and actually finished a book. It made me realize how important hobbies and free time are.
That is a perfect topic for today. We all have busy daily routines during the week, but how do we spend our valuable downtime? Today, we are focusing on weekend routines and the essential language of relaxation and free time.
Exactly. To make this practical, Marcus and I will each describe our typical weekend. We'll use 7 super useful phrases. Then we will look at those key phrases in detail.
Excellent. We will share our routines first, and don't worry if you don't catch every phrase the first time.
After our detailed discussion, we will repeat the routines again so you can test your new knowledge.
Sounds great. Before we begin, remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this podcast with your friends. It helps us a lot.
Marcus, why don't you start? Tell us about your Saturday and Sunday.
Sure. My weekdays are quite busy, so my weekend routine is very important. On Friday evening, I like to relax immediately. I usually order takeout, maybe pizza, and watch a documentary. I try to go to bed early so I can catch up on sleep.
Wise choice.
Saturday is always my most active day. I usually wake up around 9 a.m. I never set an alarm. In the morning, I go to the gym to work out for an hour. After that, I often meet friends for lunch in the city center.
And the afternoon?
In the afternoon, I sometimes do necessary chores like cleaning my apartment, but I always make sure to save time for a hobby. I love building models, so I usually spend about 2 hours on that. It helps me forget about work.
That sounds productive. Now it's my turn. My routine is a bit different. On Saturday morning, I make time for gardening. I love to be outside. I usually wake up around 7:30 a.m. and spend 2 hours working in my small garden.
Wow, 7:30 is early for a Saturday morning. I need those extra hours of sleep.
I know, but I enjoy the quiet. My Sunday is much more easygoing. I usually have a long, relaxing breakfast. Then I might go to a park and read a book, especially if the weather is nice. Once in a while, my sister visits me, and we bake something together.
Nice. And how do you end the weekend?
Sunday evening is for preparation. I look at my schedule for the week and plan my meals. I try to go to bed early, around 10:30 p.m., because I really look forward to starting the week feeling energized.
Excellent. We both use a lot of great vocabulary in our descriptions.
Let's jump into the analysis. We used 7 key phrases. Let's start with the one I used first. I always make time for gardening. Marcus, remind us what this means.
To make time for something means to prioritize it and organize your schedule to ensure you can do it. It shows that you value that activity highly. You have to create the time. For example, I don't make time for video games anymore because I am too busy.
Perfect. Next, a phrase about how we eat sometimes. Marcus, you said you usually order takeout.
Yes, order takeout. This means you call a restaurant or use an app to get food delivered to your home, or you pick it up to eat at home. It means you don't cook and you don't eat at the restaurant. It's a very common phrase on Friday nights.
Absolutely. Now, let's look at 2 rest-related phrases. First, your phrase, to catch up on sleep.
Catch up on means to compensate for or recover something you missed. We use it frequently for sleep. If I only sleep 6 hours a night during the week, I need to catch up on those lost hours on Saturday.
We can use this generally too, right? Like, I need to catch up on the news, or I need to catch up on my friend's life.
Exactly. And next, the active phrase. I go to the gym to work out.
Work out is the phrasal verb meaning to exercise. Remember, the noun form is a workout. So Marcus does a tough workout when he goes to the gym.
Now for the phrases related to the frequency and mood of the weekend. Chloe, you described your Sunday as being more easygoing. What does that mean?
Easygoing is a great adjective. It means relaxed, calm, and not strict or demanding. My Sunday is easygoing because I don't have many fixed plans and I don't rush. It contrasts with my busy, non-easygoing weekdays.
That makes sense. And speaking of flexibility, you also said, once in a while, my sister visits me.
Once in a while is excellent for A2-B1 learners. It's a nice long phrase that simply means sometimes or occasionally. It happens, but it is not predictable. It's less often than frequently.
Perfect. And finally, the emotional phrase, to look forward to something. You said you look forward to starting the week energized.
To look forward to something means you are happy and excited because that event will happen in the future. Remember, it is a common mistake to follow it with the simple verb. You must use look forward to noun or look forward to verb plus ing.
Great grammar reminder. We've covered 7 very useful phrases today. This vocabulary is central to talking about your life outside of work or school.
Now, I think our listeners are ready to hear our routines again. Pay close attention this time to all 7 phrases. Let's review Marcus's routine first.
On Friday evening, I order takeout and go to bed early so I can catch up on sleep. Saturday is active. I go to the gym to work out. In the afternoon, I make sure to save time for my hobby, building models.
And my routine is calmer. On Saturday morning, I make time for gardening. My Sunday is easygoing. I read a book. Once in a while, my sister visits me.
And on Sunday evening, Chloe plans her week because she looks forward to starting Monday feeling energized.
Exactly. I hope that second listening helped you catch all those phrases, especially easygoing and order takeout.
That was a great session. Understanding how to talk about your downtime, hobbies, and energy levels is essential for real-life conversations.
I hope you enjoyed practicing English with us today and found these 7 phrases useful for your own weekend plans.
Please don't forget to subscribe and share this episode. It's the best way to support the podcast.
And for today's listener interaction question, we want to know about you. What is one thing you always make time for on the weekend? Tell us in the comments.
We can't wait to read your answers and see what hobbies you all have. Keep practicing your English every day, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.